Muy buenas chavales, bienvenidos de nuevo al canal, bienvenidos a la guarida del lobo. Y hoy os traigo SPELLFORCE 2. Ayer os traje el 1 y tal y como prometí, hoy os traigo el 2. No hay mucho más que explicar de lo que, aparte de lo que expliqué en el 1. Obviamente lo que cambia pues son las campañas y los gráficos del juego, evidentemente. Pero la historia es más o menos lo mismo, es decir, trata sobre el mismo tipo de mundo de fantasía. De modo que sin más dilación vamos a empezar una partida para que podáis ver de qué se trata. En este sí que hay una diferencia. Vamos a ver. Vamos a poner esto. Vamos a poner en fácil. Que de todos modos ya os digo que en fácil ya es bastante difícil, ¿eh? Yo, si no recuerdo mal, tengo que mirarlo, pero si no recuerdo mal, creo que no he completado ni una sola vez la campaña de ninguno de las 3 entregas, ¿eh? Vamos a dejar el tutorial. Que os explicará el tutorial, os explicará las cosas mejor que yo. Vamos a ello. Esta batalla existe. No, mentira, no existe. Este no existe. Ahí.
We were warriors. We were fighting for our freedom and the dignity of our people. We have lost. I am Night Song. I will tell you about the last days of our greatest warrior, Greg Unjalach, my father. He gave his life so I can bring you the warning of the shadow that rises.
Bueno, no recuerdo bien por qué, si es que no estaba en español o por qué fue. El caso es que lo cogí en inglés. No sé si por error mío o porque no estaba en español. Hace tanto tiempo que no me acuerdo, la verdad. Entonces lo que hice fue hacerle un apaño para traducirlo. La cuestión está en que sí conseguí traducir lo que es los textos, pero las voces, como podéis ver, no. Las voces están en inglés.
I knew you'd come here first when you returned from your journey.
Brother,
Are you still worried about the Rune Warriors?
don't you sometimes ask yourself who they were and where they are now?
The end of the circle also broke the Rune magic. The age of the Rune has passed for good. Wherever they are now, they're at peace. But the two of us will be in big trouble with Thora if we're late for the celebration. Let's go and pick up Leah at her house.
Welcome to the SPELLFORCE 2 Shadow Wars tutorial. Here you will learn the basic handling of the game. In case you would like to reread
Aquí os va
parts of the
explicando,
introduction or other
en
messages.
español. No podíamos marcar un punto a donde quisiéramos que se destinase, que fuesen las tropas, atacando a todo lo que encontraran, sino que teníamos que asignarles un objetivo sí o sí. En este ya no, en este ya tenemos aquí este botón, ¿vale? Que con este botón clicamos, nos venimos. Lo que no tiene es una tecla asignada, eso también es cierto, que no tiene una
skills you're not allowed to learn yet are marked in gray. Many skills allow the avatar to carry better equipment. Others give him or her additional special abilities or spells. Place the mouse over the different skills for more information. You don't have to concentrate on combat or magic forever. With each new level, you can decide on which of the two directions your avatar needs to develop further. Now, very good. In the window next to the skill tree, close the equipment menu. Your brother heroes himself. Keep the left mouse button pressed and move the mouse to draw a frame around your avatar and your hero to select them both. Send them further on to the east until they reach the gate. As soon as you've selected an enemy, buttons for all the possible actions will appear underneath the portraits of your units. This is called the click and fight system. Select the enemy behind the gate.
A ver si pasamos ya el tutorial.
By clicking the buttons
Vale,
for
cogemos
attack under their
el
portraits.
cofre.
The glow effect around the corpse means that the opponent has loot on him. Make sure that either your avatar or ball are around, and then right-click on the glowing opponent. The little window that has just opened shows the opponent's loot. Pick up the two objects by clicking. Well done. The objects you captured are now in your inventory. To check your inventory, open the equipment window again by clicking on the button in the upper left corner.
Vale, vamos a echarle un vistazo al
On the right side
inventario.
of the equipment window, there are 3 buttons with which
Esto
you can
nos
open
da
and close the inventory, the spell
entre
book,
24 y
and the skill
46.
tree. Now, open your inventory.
Leah! Sister!
She stopped breathing. Quick, we need to perform the ritual.
Your sister Leah has been killed. As a Shikon, you have the possibility to resurrect your siblings in blood. Leah now belongs to your heroes. But hurry, select her body before her portrait fully turns into a skull. Underneath the portraits of Bo and your avatar, resurrect buttons appear.
Vale, ya me acuerdo.
Click on one of them before Leah's portrait turns into a skull. Very good. If your avatar or a hero dies, then another member of the group can resurrect the dead character this way, as long as there are no enemies close by. You also have to react quickly. If the portrait is a dead character,
vale, o sea, cualquier héroe puede resucitar a otro.
Skull, the game ends. Your avatar can also summon his or her heroes from any place on the map, as long as none of them are entangled in a fight. Use your avatar's ability to summon Leah. In order to do this, select Leah and click on the Summon Hero symbol underneath the avatar portrait.
Thank you.
Who are these fellows? They carry the banners of the Dark Elves, but look at their hair and their eyes.
Their language was also the language of Dark Elves.
According to their symbols, they seem to be part of a larger group.
There was something about them. Something dark and cold.
We must get back to the fortress as fast as we can.
First, take some more equipment from the chest close to my house. Then we'll leave for the fortress.
You have received a new quest. Open your quest book by clicking on the book symbol in the upper left corner.
Vale, en este, al igual que en el primero, hay que asignar los grupos aquí.
You have to solve main quests in order to move on in the story of SPELLFORCE 2, Shadow Wars. Side quests are optional, but they'll... And now it's time to dedicate yourself to the current quest called...
Vale,
The
vamos a
Path to
avanzar.
Tennis. Click on the quest title to get a more detailed description.
Y mientras pelean, voy a echarle un vistazo al equipamiento que tenemos. Vale, este es mejor que el que llevamos. Este también es mejor que el que lleva este. Y a esta se le puede poner esta. Además le podemos poner esto. Espérate un momento. De 17 a 68 son iguales. Se queda con la que lleva. Bueno, vamos a seguir avanzando. Lo que no me acuerdo yo si ahora... Creo que sí, creo que en este también nos explican un poco la construcción de base y... Coño, y esta araña, ¿por qué no la han atacado? Qué cosa más rara. No han atacado a la araña esa y la araña tampoco nos ha atacado a nosotros. A ver. Ah, ahora sí. Por cojonudo.
Read through the quest details, then close the quest book again and fight your way on through with Bo and Leah.
Vale, hemos subido un nivel.
You've risen to level 3. Your heroes rose together with you and have also reached level 3. Leah has improved her skills in magic and learned a spell. Open up the equipment window again and select Leah's portrait in there.
No, este prefiero llevarlo como guerrero. Este no tiene puntos para
Now
asignar.
open Leah's spellbook. In order to do this, click on the middle one of the 3 buttons on the right side of the equipment window. Your avatar and your heroes each have their own spellbook. They contain their spells and special abilities they learned, along with gaining new skills. When your avatar or hero rises in levels, their acquired spells and abilities will automatically become more powerful. The empty line in the upper part of the spellbook is the spell memory. Your avatar and your hero with a click. Excellent. Now close the spellbook and the equipment window and then select Leah. As you can now see, an actions bar with the flash spell is displayed below for Leah. The use of spells and special abilities costs mana, which will regenerate. Underneath the green bar for the health points in the selection window, you can see a blue bar for mana. Make sure Leah is selected. Left-click on the spell flash in the actions bar, and then left-click again on the opponent behind the gate. You can also use spells and special abilities by selecting a target and then click the click and since with
Que sí,
this,
pesado.
you can
Madre
now
mía, se
continue
enrolla
further on
más
the path,
que una persiana.
together with Bo and Leah.
Wrong place, wrong time. Kill them.
Destroy the enemies attacking Night Zone.
This dark elf has been chased by them. She could have told us what is going on here. I will give her our blood. We must find out what is happening here.
But I was...
Dead.
¿He visto qué chulo?
You have received the blood of
Le
the
entra
shadow.
diarrea al tío
The power of the dragon
y
it
resucita
contains has
a
brought you
cualquiera.
back to life.
I owe you my life. Tell me the price I have to pay.
Tell me what is going on here. Who are those warriors? They're no common dark elves.
They are the soldiers of the Shadow Pact, scouts of an army that's marching toward this country, and a part of the army is already on its way to the northwest.
The northwest. That means toward home. We have to light a warning fire so our people can flee to the fortress in time. Let's go up to the sentry point.
There's still more I need to tell you. I will accompany you on your way.
You resurrected Night Song with the blood bond and made her a member of your group. She remains independent, however, and thus only counts as contrary. Continue on the way until you get to the marked spot.
Bueno, vamos a continuar.
You can use some objects, like this lever for example. Make sure your avatar is selected, then click the lever with the right mouse button.
Your village has already been surrounded.
It's too late. They're cut off.
There are too many enemies. You cannot help them anymore.
There is a frontier post of the realm close by. We have to get help from there before these creatures annihilate our village.
Now go to the outpost of the humans in the east,
Bueno.
together with your heroes and Night Song.
Ahora es cuando nos da la oportunidad de montar un asentamiento para sacar un ejército. Un segundito que me estoy liando un cigarro. Vamos para allá. A ver. Aquí Aquí podemos usar esto. Es solamente para ver exactamente lo mismo que hemos visto antes. Pues nada, vámonos para acá. Nos venimos para acá.
A sign above a person means you can talk to this cat.
Step no further, Dragonblood. What do you want here with a dark elf?
To warn you of an army that is about to penetrate this country,
Select.
and whose advance guard has already encircled our village. We need your help to free it, Knights of the Realm.
A Shy Khan is asking me for help? You are no servants of the light. You'd betray anyone just to suit your needs. My father died simply because he trusted one of you.
That lies far in the past. My people will die. Do you want their blood on your hands, Knight of the Light?
No. We'll help you, under one condition. You have to bring what you begin to an end. Don't ever abandon your people.
I swear by the blood of the dragon in my veins, I'll not be like my ancestors. I'll never abandon my troops. Now help us, please.
May the gods curse you if you ever break your oath. So be it then. We will help you save your village.
You were just given a headquarter. Now you can create craftsmen and build up an army camp.
Vale, vamos a dejar estos aquí de momento.
We were given some craftsmen. They know how to gather raw materials and build or repair buildings.
Y con estos vamos a empezar a recoger piedra.
Your army camp is supplied with enough raw materials. There are the following raw materials: stone, silver, and lenya. They are shown as white dots on the minimap. In the beginning, you should gather some silver, so you can hire
Vale, tendríamos que haber empezado con la plata, pero bueno.
Recruit a few soldiers to guard the camp. Select a few craftsmen, and with a right click, send them to work at the highlighted silver deposit.
Vamos a empezar con la plata, porque si no,
Your craftsmen will now mine the
no podemos
silver
sacar
and
más,
deliver it to your headquarters. In the upper menu
más
bar, you
trabajadores.
can see how many raw materials you own. Let your craftsmen collect at least 50 pieces of silver.
Vale, cada trabajador nos pide 20 de plata. Tenemos que sacar 5, 10, son 200 de plata. 10, suponiendo que no tengamos que recoger ningún otro recurso.
Very good. Now you have enough silver to
Vamos a
hire some
usar a
more
este
craftsmen. In order to do that, select your
para explorar
headquarters.
un poco por aquí.
In the actions list below, you see all the different units that can be created at the headquarter. There are also buttons for building upgrades of the headquarter. You will find normal craftsmen in the list on the bottom left. Next to that are more buttons for craftsmen who start gathering raw material as soon as they are close to a deposit. Make sure your headquarters is selected and click on the button for Craftsman Stone until you can see 5 craftsman symbols queue up in the selection window on the left.
Bueno, pues de momento vamos a sacar ya. Cinco de estos.
These craftsmen get to
Vale,
work right
ahora
away
estos
and
5
start gathering stone in the
los
nearest
vamos a
stone
enviar a la
deposit.
piedra
But later on, you can also assign them different tasks.
y vamos a sacar otros
Craftsmen not
5.
only gather the raw material, they also know how to erect buildings or how to repair damaged ones. When you select a craftsman, a construction menu appears on the lower edge of the screen. It shows you all the buildings you are currently allowed to build. When you place the
haga falta para las granjas, que por cierto las granjas las podemos mejorar. Pasa que aquí en esta misión no está disponible la mejora. La de la herrería sí. Vamos a mejorar la herrería. Y aquí ya podemos sacar soldados, que podemos sacar... Para 10 serían 400 de hierro. Bueno, de hierro, de plata, en este caso. Vale, ya tenemos el ejército. Vamos a incluir a los arqueros en el grupo. Y ahora ya sí, nos vamos hacia el norte. Tenemos aquí el puente. Atacamos al primer grupo.
A little farther ahead, a larger force with some mages has set up camp.
Vale, recogemos
Mages
todo
are
lo del cofre.
long-range fighters who can destroy your soldiers before they reach them. Before you attack this force, you should create a few long-range fighters for yourself. A crossbowman is the simplest long-range fighter. To create him, you have to upgrade the blacksmith into a workshop. Select the blacksmith in your camp and click on the button Workshop in the Actions bar on the bottom right. In case you don't have enough stuff.
Bueno, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí, chavales. Mañana os traeré la tercera entrega. Y nada, dejadme en la caja de comentarios qué os parece el juego. No olvidéis suscribiros si no lo estáis, darle a la campanita de YouTube para que os avise de los próximos vídeos, darle a like si os ha gustado el vídeo y por supuesto, si os ha gustado, compartirlo, que ya sabéis que eso a mí me ayuda muchísimo. Muchas gracias a todos por vuestro apoyo y hasta el próximo vídeo.